Good morning. I'm Lynn, and welcome to another day at Ewetopia Farms. And here's what happened last night.
And you kind of wonder about that, eh? But you know what's funny about these two sheep? Got my last feeder up on the wall. What we try to do on this farm here, Lynn and I, and they're a Suffolk lamb. Just lay there for a second. But that really makes me nervous when they lay like that, right in the center of the pen.
So let's get started.
Just had my supper, and I'm running to the barn, and we have a little lamb. Well, what's wrong, Mom? Not feeling too good? Hey, you okay? Yeah, that's a pretty fine line from sheep that are heavy pregnant and they prolapse, eh? I'm extremely nervous about that. See this girl here? Heavy in lambs, eh? Yeah, you gotta feel sorry for these girls. You know. Oh. Yeah. Anyways, I better get her inside. I'll let you know what's going on. See you shortly. So, about 6:37 at night, just had supper, and knew the sheep was in labor before supper. So I had my supper, came to the barn. The lamb in the back, she already had it, and she just delivered this one here, right out in the pen here, while I was working. Two real nice big lambs. I'm thinking it's not Hannibal. It's the other ram. Jeez, senior moment there. But somebody actually mentioned the other day about see the white nose on that, the white lips, and they said why the Suffolks have a white tip on their nose or white lips, and you kind of wonder about that, eh? But you know what's funny about these two sheep? That's the one, and this is the other one. Look, it's actually jet black. Look. So the one has a little pink nose, and mom, come on. And the one has a black nose. So I don't know what that is. What causes that? But I guess that's your answer right there. Those lambs both come from the same father and the same mother, and one has a black nose and one has a white nose. Big lambs, really big lambs. Nice lambs. The father from these lambs, when we purchased the father, it was the highest Genovese numbers, I think, in Canada that year. But I'm not quite sure on that. Lynn can quote you on that. But he was the highest Genovese numbers, Ontario or Canada, I'm not sure. But that's why we purchased him, because, it was a good ram anyhow. He had the numbers, and the numbers are just a bonus. So, I mean, I still have to have a good ram. The ram has to have a good confirmation. The numbers are there, so that was just a bonus. So, anyways, I'm going to let these guys bond for a while. And I'm going to go back and have my coffee. And those are the two lambs that were born an hour ago. You can look at those lambs there. Look at the body mass. And look at these guys. See the difference here? Look at that. Compared to that. So this is a terminal breed. And that's a maternal breed over there. And they both got milk. Milk's not the issue at all. Anyways, talk to you shortly. If anything happens, I'll let you know. So today's the day. I'm all done. Got my last feeder up on the wall. Well, that's where the new barn actually hooked on to the old barn, the foundations. And you can see the old barn, the wall is 2 feet thick. So instead of making the feeder to make the pen smaller, I just made a 24-inch feeder right along the wall here, and that's good enough, I think. So anyways, made the feeders, and you can see them all the way down the barn. Each pen has their own feeder now. Now, these are all just panels, extra panels. I gotta find a place for them. But every pen has a feeder now. That's the first one I made. I didn't like it, so instead of taking it apart, I'm just gonna leave it. Made a small feeder there. So we used to have a water drinker right here one time, but we found it wasn't very practical, so we took it out. So I just made a small one there, not to make the pen any smaller. Another feeder. This is a door in the summertime to go out to the rams. So I didn't want a feeder in front of that door, so I just made a small feeder at the end of the pen. And a feeder all the way to the wall. All feeders. So we're all done today. One project done. Oh, what's that lamb doing there? I'll have to look into that. I'll be right back. So this is just Arnie here, just doing the night chores. And I'm going to tell you what's coming up in on Ewetopia Farms. So what we try to do on this farm here, Lynn and I, is we try to get those good medium-sized sheep, not too tall, not too short. So we tried to build a ewes just like that. So I'll tell you how we determine that. So what we're going to do shortly here is we're going to get a radar gun. You know, we have one of those guns that the police use in the road for catching speeders when they aren't having a donut. And we have one of those speed guns. So what we'll do shortly is, around 50 days, 60 days of age, we'll actually take the speed gun and we'll see how fast these lambs are going. Because we find if the lambs get too long of legs on them, they actually go too fast. So what we do is we clock the speed of the lambs, how fast they're going. So we prefer to see the lambs going around 16, 18 miles an hour when they're in full run. But if we find the lambs are going around 19, 20 miles an hour, we'll actually use a ram the following year that has shorter legs that will get the lambs to run slower, and then they won't be so big and tall, because we don't want to see a lot of legs in the lambs. So shortly we're going to be clocking the lambs to see how fast they're going. And like I said, if they're going too fast, we're going to start breeding them a little bit smaller. And that's how we determine the size of the sheep. Because we want these ewes to be a Pacific size, what we call Canadian Suffolk. And that's how we determine if we're breeding the sheep too tall. If they're going too fast, we got to slow them down. So that's all I got to say about that. And I'm going to do the rest of the chores. Hey, girls. Hey. How's it going? Hey girls, how's it going? I'm just going to count these for a second. See how many we have. See now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 104. I thought I was missing one, but I got them all. It's 10:30 at night. She showed a little labor at 9:30. I went to the house and had a cup of coffee. And she was laying flat out. Was just exhausted, I think, from trying to have the lamb. It's a real big lamb. I'm pretty sure it's a single, but we're going to find out. So I'm just going to get a jug ready, and we'll get her in the barn. And it's a male lamb off Casanova. So I'm pretty sure this is the first time I don't know, I don't see an ear tag on her. But she's loving it right away. I had to help take it off. She probably could have done it, but I'm thinking probably not. The lamb was way too big. Yeah, a lot of lamb there for a first timer. Anyways, I'm gonna get the jug ready. We'll get her in the barn, and we'll feed it. And at that point, I'll check her to see if she has another lamb. But we'll see. I just delivered that lamb, I'm thinking, about 3-4 minutes ago, and it's already up. It's an extremely big lamb. So I'm going to get a little bit of colostrum for him. Just relax. No. Pretend you're a Suffolk lamb. Just lay there for a second. Actually, if it was a Suffolk lamb, it would lay there for about 20 minutes before it would actually move. See how hungry he is? He's just nibbling down that hose like that. And as long as he'll stay there for a second. Or see if he wants a little bit of milk. So his stomach's gotta be pretty empty right now, so you have to go slowly. Oh, easy buddy. Easy. Okay, little cough there. Do you want me to stop? You okay? You okay? I don't know why I'm talking to it. It doesn't understand me anyhow. Oh, come on. There you go. It's okay. A little bit more. So about 2.5 syringes. Give it the air there. Nice and slowly. Let his stomach swell out. It's a male lamb. See, genetics change, eh? Because I would never expect a lamb. See that big wide muzzle and that big wide forehead? I really like to see that on a ram. But you would never know that that ram would come from that ewe. That ewe, if I was to buy that ewe, I would say it's just a ewe lamb. It's just a ewe, nothing's fancy. But that's a monster ram. Casanova. So we purchased Casanova because he had really good feet underneath him, and we were looking to correct the feet. So that's a real nice ram lamb. I'm going to dip him now for a second. So, oh, do you want to stand up, bud? Oh, it's a lot easier if you stand up. They dip you. Oh, just take it easy. What I always like to see on a lamb is that, here, bud. You probably can't see it, but that big heavy umbilical cord, see, I don't think I dipped that good. I'd like to see a good connection with the mother. So, hey Mom, just gonna, 1 second and you can have them. There we go. Make sure we get a good dip there. Oh, buddy. Oh, he's got the nice woolly feet on him and everything. So I'm going to check her for another lamb. I highly doubt that she has another lamb. That's a real. I don't know if you can see that. That's a real big lamb. And he's just born right up. I mean, I love Suffolks, but Suffolks don't get up like this. Yeah, this breed here gets right up. So I'm pretty sure that she doesn't have another lamb. I think I'm just going to lay this guy down for 1 second. Will I check your mom here? I won't go in too far. I'll just go in a little bit and see if there's another lamb there. I really doubt it. She's not acting like she's got another lamb. Oh. Hey, Bob, we're going to sit up here, and me and Mom are going to have a little examination here. Hey, Mom, come on. I'll lay you down for a second. Come on. Come on, Mom. Come on. Hopefully really easy. There you go. No lamb, one lamb. I'm real happy with that. And she's got lots of milk. So see how the lamb's talking to the mother already? Hey? Do you want to go over and see her? Sorry about that, Mom. I just wanted to check things out. Real nice lamb. See the width in those hips and everything? Nice wide hips in that lamb. Yeah, real nice lamb. I mean, it's a big lamb, so you always lean towards the big lambs. But yeah, that's a real nice lamb, ram lamb. First timer, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Oh, actually, you know something? That's an orange tag. She could have had lambs before, maybe. Lynn will know in the morning. So, oh, that's a beautiful lamb. Look at that. It's a beautiful lamb. Well, I guess I'm done. I gotta get some rest because I get up tonight and probably got some more stuff going on. So, if I can grab an hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours sleep, it's a bonus. Can you get up, Mom? Do you want to get up? I'll just help her get up for a second. Come on, bud. Come on. There you go. That one there. And these are the pair of twins. See, I just hate that when those lambs lay right in the center of the pen like that. Yeah, the first day is so important, eh? And look at, she's actually trying to nurse on the ewe, laying down. He's laying down. Like, and see, look at that little guy here. He's gonna lay down there too, honestly. If she's a real good mother, she'll watch out for that. But that's how this mother here laid on her lamb last night. I'm really not liking her right now, but it's just something that happens. I'm sure it's not her fault. These are born a little earlier. They're doing well, nursing right on the mother. So I'm going to check the barn right now in the back. And before I leave, I'm just going to slide these lambs towards the side of the pen, away from her. She's really gentle. I'm thinking there'll be no problem. But that really makes me nervous when they lay like that, right in the center of the pen. Now, these are really big pens. These pens are 6x6. So they're not crowded, eh? And if she's smart, she'll lay right down there beside the lambs. But yeah, that's a high risk, eh? Okay, I'm just going to check the barn. Excuse me. Yeah, that lamb's right up, eh? Right up. Gotta love that. But I'll just check the barn for a second. Pair of twins there. She had a big single. Now somebody here is crying. And it's my luck. I gotta come back out again. That ewe was on the wall there. See her there? Right there. Extremely heavy with lamb. Haven't had a Dorset lamb out of this group for a while. And this group here is laying back too. But look at the size of them. Like, I mean, how long can you hold on to those lambs? So who's crying here? Somebody's crying. Just gonna wait here for 1 second. Oh, I think she's coming in right there. Tedious, eh? He's gotta sit there and listen to who's crying. Honestly, someone was just crying, and I come to the door, and all of a sudden they stop crying. Oh, honestly. Yeah, look at that ewe in the back corner there. We can't see her. There she is again, right there. Gotta find out who that is. That ewe's been laying in that corner for about 4 or 5 days. So someone's crying here. Somebody's crying here. Come on, speak, hurry up. Honestly, I think that one there may be coming in right there. I was just feeding that lamb that just had it, and somebody was crying, and now it's dead quiet. But anyways, I have one more cup of coffee in the coffee machine. I'm gonna go and have it, I guess, and come on back out in an hour. So I'll tell you what's not normal here. It's not normal to be sitting in the corner, facing your head in the corner, That's a sure sign that that's going to have a lamb. Anyways, see, no one's crying now. Someone in here was just crying. I remember the last time I came in here, I think it was 2 or 3 in the morning, and everybody's fine, eh? And I go all the way through the barn like this. I look at all the sheep, and everybody's fine. And the sheep are just kind of walking past me. And I'm looking at the sheep, and there goes a sheep right by me with a lamb hanging half out. And she's not even doing a thing. She's walking around with the lamb half hanging out. So you never know, eh? You're looking for something odd. Somebody out there is crying, and I can't figure it out. I think I'll just come back out. See, there it goes again. Who's doing that? Okay. Well, see I think these 2 lambs are 2 days old. Tomorrow they're going to be the 3rd day. And they should be tagged and almost ready to go out. See, he's already running around. Actually, you know something? I'm thinking I'm going to leave that lamb right in the center of the pen. Oh, he's coming up. Yeah, let's just leave that alone. Okay. Well, she must realize she has a lamb. It's Arnie. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I just walked in the barn. And she's licking her lips, and she doesn't realize she has a lamb. You wonder how long this has been going on. She still doesn't get up. Come on, Mom, quit being so lazy. Mom! Meh! Meh! She doesn't even get up. And she knows she had a lamb. Mom, come on. Come on, Mom, will you get up? Oh, I don't want her to run away, eh? Here she goes. Yeah, finally, Mom. Well, actually, if you look at that lamb, no wonder she didn't get up. I just walked in the barn. This is what I found, so. Well, I'll bring her in the jug, get her cleaned up. And they don't make females that big, so that's a male. Haven't even checked it yet. And there's her half sister helping her. A little bit of family support. That's what family's for right there. That was a lot of support there, wasn't it? Well, I'll get her inside, get that lamb looked after, give her a jug, and it's extremely unlikely she has another lamb. That's a big single. first timers, you gotta expect singles, eh? So I'll talk to you shortly, and we'll get her cleaned up and get her inside a jug. This is Arnie. So I guess it's almost 7 right now, and you heard the story. I just came in the barn, and this lamb was laying right behind the mother. So I'm not even going to check her. Her afterbirth is almost half out already. Excuse me. Probably the biggest lamb we've had yet in the white ones. And if you look at this lamb real closely, I think he's almost wool blind already. But his head's a little swollen up. I'm pretty sure that's not a normal head. Time will tell in a day here whether the swelling goes down. But I'm thinking the head's a little bit swollen, but it's not hurting him any. It had to be a long birth for her. That's a really big lamb. Anyways, I'll talk to you shortly.